Have you ever wondered why your cream soda is pink? Or maybe it's gold? Or even clear? Well, get ready to have your mind blown because the story behind this classic fizzy drink is way more colorful than you think. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating and sometimes confusing history of cream soda and why it looks so different all over the world. So where did it all begin? Let's travel back to the year 1852. A man named E.M. Sheldon files a patent for a curious new concoction. This recipe was pretty simple: water, sugar, tartaric acid, Epsom salts, and an egg. Yes, you heard that right, an egg. He would beat the egg with sugar, mix it with the other ingredients, heat it, and then add a bit of baking soda to make it fizz. This wasn't the cream soda we know and love today, but it was the first drink officially called cream soda. The cream part likely came from the foamy head created by the egg and soda reaction, giving it a creamy texture. But the story doesn't stop there. Fast forward a few decades and pharmacists, who were the original soda jerks, started experimenting. They were the rock stars of the beverage world, mixing up all sorts of medicinal tonics and sweet treats at their soda fountains. One popular creation was the ice cream soda, which was literally a scoop of ice cream floating in soda water. It was a huge hit. Some historians believe that the name cream soda might have evolved from this, as people started asking for that ice cream soda flavor, but without the actual ice cream. This is where vanilla enters the picture, vanilla extract, which became more widely available in the late 19th century. It was the perfect ingredient to mimic that sweet, creamy flavor of ice cream. So, soda makers started adding vanilla to their carbonated sugar water, and boom, the modern cream soda was born. For a long time, this vanilla-flavored soda was the standard. It was often golden brown or amber, a color that came naturally from the vanilla extract or the addition of caramel color to give it a richer appearance. Kind of like a light beer or apple juice. This is the classic American cream soda that many people still know and love today. Think of brands like A&W or Mug. They have that signature golden hue and a smooth, mellow vanilla taste. But if you grew up in Canada, your cream soda experience might be totally different. Head north of the border, and you'll find that cream soda is almost always bright bubblegum pink. Why the dramatic color change? Well, the most popular theory links it to a brand called Crush in the mid-20th century. The Crush Company, famous for its orange and grape sodas, introduced a line of different colored and flavored cream sodas. Their pink version, often flavored with a hint of berry or red fruit alongside the vanilla, became incredibly popular in Canada. It was so successful that it basically defined what cream soda was for generations of Canadians. Other brands followed suit, and now if you ask for a cream soda in Canada, you're almost guaranteed to get something pink. It's a perfect example of how one successful product can completely change a country's perception of a classic drink. Let's keep traveling. What if we go to South Africa? Their cream soda is a vibrant, almost neon green. It's a national favorite, often called the green ambulance by locals, who swear by it as a hangover cure. The flavor is a bit different too. While it still has that creamy vanilla base, it's often described as having a more floral or even fruity taste. The brand Sparletta, owned by Coca-Cola, has dominated the South African market for decades with its iconic green cream soda. The exact origin of the green color is a bit of a mystery, but has become so ingrained in the culture that any other color just wouldn't be right. It's a staple at parties, barbecues, and family gatherings, and the journey doesn't end there. In some parts of Asia, particularly in countries like Japan and the Philippines, you might find clear or colorless cream soda. These versions often have a lighter, cleaner taste, focusing purely on the vanilla and sweetness without any added coloring. The Japanese have a drink called cream soda, which is actually melon-flavored green soda topped with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, creating a sort of deconstructed, do-it-yourself version that's incredibly popular in cafes. It's a throwback to the original American ice cream sodas, but with a unique Japanese twist. So what's going on here? Why all the different colors? The truth is, there's no single official recipe for cream soda. The name itself is more of a flavor concept than a strict formula. It's all about creating the asterisk sensation of creaminess through sweetness and vanilla. The color? It's pure marketing and regional preference. In the United States, the golden brown color became associated with a rich, traditional, almost old-fashioned vanilla flavor. It feels warm and comforting. In Canada, the bright pink color was fun, exciting, and appealed to a younger audience. It stood out on the shelf and created a unique national identity for the drink. In South Africa, the bold green color is just as iconic, creating a strong brand association that has lasted for generations. And in places where it's clear, it's often marketed as a more natural or pure version, free from artificial colors. It's amazing how a simple drink can take on so many different forms and cultural meanings just by changing its color. The color of your cream soda tells a story about where you are in the world and the history of the brands that shaped your local market. It's a delicious lesson in branding, cultural identity, and the power of perception. So the next time you're in a different country, or even a different part of your own country, check out the soda aisle. You might be surprised by what you find. Whether your cream soda is gold, pink, green, or clear, it's all part of the same big, bubbly family. It just goes to show that there's more than one way to be sweet and creamy. What color's the cream soda where you live? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about all the different versions out there. Maybe there's a blue or purple cream soda I don't even know about yet. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this fizzy journey through history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind our favorite foods and drinks. See you next time.